All right, how's it going? Let's swap a fan out on this Markbass Combo Head II, which is also a little Mark III, and this will be the same operation as pretty much any of their heads that have this form factor. So I got this as part of a 1-2-1 combo, the CMD 121 last week, and played the amp for a little bit and sounded great, but the fan did start making some noise. Let's see if I can get it to do it. And so I pulled a fan out of another amp and pop it in another Markbass head. So it's a little noisy right now. Just I think it's maybe the bearing is out of alignment or something. But it gets much noisier when it's not happy. So while I'm going to pull the top off the amp while we wait to see if it makes that noise for us. Of course, this is how it was mounted in the combo it came in. It's actually quieter mounted like that. So you'll know it when you hear it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the top plate off the amp, which is 12 screws with a little number 1 Phillips screwdriver. Fans running. I might replace that fan before I sell it. So 12 screws and the top plate comes off. And tightened up the screws and also cleaned out the dust. And it was good all last night, and then today I plugged it in and it made the noise again. Haven't heard it yet, by the way. But I'm going to be selling this amp, and I am not the type of person that would sell an amp with a problem. So fan is getting swapped. You saw how to take the head off or the top cover off, and I'm just going to grab a number 2 Phillips and this one. Just take out these 4 silver screws here, which hold the fan in, as well as the I guess it's a guard on the back so you don't stick your finger into it. Make sure the amp is unplugged when you do this, because you are going to be working with an electrical connection. So there's your guard, and as you can see, the fan came loose when I did that. And then the fan just lifts right out. And now I need to figure out how to disconnect it from power. So I'm going to pause the video and I will be right back and show you what I find out. All right, so the fan wiring is coming out of the fan right there. I've got the light on it at the bottom. It's a wrapped 2 conductor power cable, black and red. It goes into that black conduit there. And then there's a zip tie. You can barely see the edge of it. It's a white zip tie down around that round thing. And then it's the black cable that comes up here. It's zip tied in with this data wire. Zip tied in here, zip tied in here, and here's where it comes out right there and plugs into the circuit board. So what we're gonna do is cut these zip ties. Looks like there's gonna be probably 4 of them. And then go from there. So we'll see if I can get that out. All right, so we're gonna cut some zip ties. And we're going to be very careful because there's a data cable. If you drop a zip tie like me, be sure to retrieve it. Just because I'm OCD, but all right, so now I can pull the fan out and the wire all the way. And again, just gonna unsnap that, and here's our old fan. So, all right, so here's my donor fan, and here's the old fan. They're exactly the same. Same company, same specs, same model number. The only difference is this is from a 2024 amp, 2023 amp, and this is from a 2018, and like I said, was making some noise that didn't show up on the video. I'm gonna see if there's any, doesn't feel like there's any excessive play. Yeah, anyway, so we don't get mixed up, go ahead and get this installed. So, I want it this way. It was right side up, so, yep. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, so first things first, let's get the guard back on. And this will get the fan cinched into place. And my recommendation is to leave the screws loose till you have them all in. Fan is in. Quick little test spin. Don't hear any noise. So now it's going to be a case of routing, and it was kind of folded in. You can see how the data wire here is folded in half like a taco. So this is going to be the taco filling, and now I'm ready for dinner. So I'm just going to slide it in there, bring it under, and then here's what the connector looks like. It's a 4-pin connector, and it only goes one way, so there's only 2 wires on the fan, but it's a 4-pin connector on the circuit board. All right, so finish making the taco here. All right, so our fan is mounted with the cover plate there, and then the black wire right here comes up, zip tied to this thicker, some kind of a Must be some kind of a electrical component inside there. It comes up, another zip tie, and then, like we talked about, it's inside the taco here all along. Pops out down here and into there. So let's give it a test. And, you know, of course, it's just like when you take your car with a noise to the repair and they test drive it and they can't find the noise. The good news is the fan started up. Ooh, much quieter. Well, even without the loud noise that you never heard, this fan is way, way quieter. So I'm happy about that. Mainly because this amp is going to be sold. Like I said, I am not interested in selling a piece of gear that I know has an issue. So from an audio perspective, from an amplification perspective, this amp works great. The only problem was noisy fan. And I am going to redo this one zip tie right here. I didn't quite get it in the right spot, but the good news is that this fan is spinning and working very quietly. So I'm happy about that. So I think we got what we need here. And I'm going to adjust the that one zip tie and put the cover plate back on. And we did a fan replacement. By the way, I will link up in the comments or in the description. There is a aftermarket replacement fan that somebody linked up on Talkbase many years ago on Amazon. It's under $15 and it's like an ultra quiet fan. So whether your fan is broken or noisy or you just want something that's quieter, use that link below and you can grab one of those. That is what I got for my donor amp, the one I'm keeping, that I took this fan out of. So look for that link below if you're interested. And otherwise, we're good to go here.